Good morning, everybody. This is Tony at the Manor of All Mangoes, and what I'm going to show you today in this video is what the importance is of tipping your mango tree. And you can tip it in two different ways. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video how I tip my trees. I tip them two different styles, and I'll show you what the results do. But follow along with me as I tip, because this is very, very important if you want a lot of mangoes. Hello everyone, this is Tony at the Manor of All Mangoes. And yes, I'm at it again. I'm always doing something here at the Manor of All Mangoes. But listen, if you want your trees to be nice and full, you gotta tip them. Because last year, I made a few mistakes. 3 or 4 trees I forgot to tip, and they had 3-foot long branches with the fruit at the end. It was so stupid looking. It looked like Martian head. So no, you don't want that. So don't be like Tony and get lazy and forget to tip a tree. Tip your trees. That's what you got to do. Tip them. You see all these tips down here in the ground? That's because I tipped it. And when you tip it, then you will look for the swelling inside the branch. See them? Look at them swelling out. And that's because I had tipped. These were tipped before. I tipped these about a week or 2 ago. But listen, this is my last tip, everybody, because I'm not tipping any more this year, because I want one more growth to come out, and then that's it. These trees are ready to fruit for flower next year. Look, even our sugarloaf, I got that all tipped up, and I'm already ready. And I'll show you down here what I've been doing. Some of these trees here are pretty heavily tipped because, for instance, this one here I failed last year. That's why it looks so short and compacted round, because I had to cut 3 feet off because of my failure last year. So you don't want to fail, everybody. You want to make sure you're tipping your trees during the summer. And I would say August would be the last. No more tipping after that. And as you'll see, you see all these all over the ground. That's a good sign. You know I've been busy. And if you're busy, things are happening around here, as you can see. But I want to show you up here real quick. See, I've tipped almost all the trees. But look over here, I'll show you. I tipped this tree about a week or 2 ago. And see what's happening in there? Look, you see that? This is why you tip. So now instead of a 3-foot long branch, I already got 3 branches getting ready to come out and say hello. Right here. Here's 4 coming out to say hi. So guess what? The more they say hi, the more mangoes you're gonna have. And see, when they come out like that, look how they come out, 5 at a time. That's what you want, everybody. You don't want just one and keep going. So remember, everybody, this is very important. Tip your trees. This is Tony at the Manor of All Mangoes. Good morning, everybody. I'm just back to show you exactly the 2 styles of tipping that I do. As you see, this whole new branch grew out, and it's getting ready to harden off. And what I do is I tip the very top. You see this up here? You snip that like that and pull this back. You see how it's flat across? So what happens is now that will force the new branches to come through these leaves. Now, that's one way. Then you could also do it a different way, and I'll show you another way. You can also do this when it's young, like this here. I'll get in here and I'll snip this. Do you see where I'm at? So now I took the top off, and you see how it left those 4 leaves? Guess what? As that grows out, it will also swell those nodes out, so you get ahead of the game. And that's the reason I also do it at a young state. So those are the 2 ways that you can tip, everybody. And that's just my style here at the Manor of All Mangoes.